It's the Westlake Chaparrals against the North Shore Mustangs, and they'll be meeting at Legacy Stadium in Katy. We'll have the kickoff right after this.
The key to victory for his team is simple. They must run the football and stay balanced on offense. Must limit the off-schedule and broken plays that allow the ball to get downfield.
At Katy's Legacy Stadium, as North Shore won the toss and I believe deferred to the second half.
Comes the kickoff from Daniel Cruz. State semifinal underway, and it'll be Bartlett bringing it from a yard deep in the end zone, and right away, actually, that
you heard from Tony Salazar that he is just sharp with the football. He makes great decisions, which allows the entire unit some success.
And so the Chaps off play action on first down and able to get rid of it. No. Off the slant coming in, Chase Bowen. First down out at the 25-yard line. So, but a flag comes in before they get it going.
Offense number 62, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Like they can get to the quarterback.
So 5-yard walk-off back to the 20, brings up first down and 15 after that 11-yard gain on the first play of the ballgame. Now to the ground to Bartlett, and you have one Chaparral offensive lineman on second down and 12. And Wise, option keeper himself, and able to bang up to close to the 26-yard limit. And looking to the sideline for the check with me is Wise for the offensive play call. And now Reese Wise to throw with some time over the middle. The catch, they had to come back for the football, so I think the spot is going to be a little bit short of the line to gain.
This is a very good special teams unit.
And there's that kick. Takes a Westlake bounce after not being a real heavy-duty kick, but it'll roll out at the 34-yard line. And completion percentage, done a heck of a job, has Bailey. So now the Mustangs operate from their own 34-yard line. In the backfield is DeAndre Hardiman. Talked about him at the top of the broadcast, and here goes Bailey under pressure. And there's that Westlake defense this season. His 26th tackle for a loss. Got a little help from the bandit backer as well, Brandon Clark. Now second down. And Bailey over the middle, and that pass is caught. Cameron Smith goes in motion, and now North Shore needs a timeout. Didn't have the personnel alignment the way that Coach Willie Gaston wanted it, so. Man in motion is Cameron Smith. And Bailey will look to keep it himself. Westlake lost containment on him, however, and here goes Bailey. Down the sidelines, and the last man with a shot at him does. 27 to Hardiman. Takes it up the middle, and Hardiman can run lean between the tackles.
Terrific block to spring him for extra yards.
Back to Hardiman again on the ground on first down and a gain of a couple. Second down at 8 for the Mustangs. And that's Quinnell Farrakhan, who was the motion man. And Bailey on an option will toss it to Hardiman, and he's able to pick up 3 more down at the 9-yard line. And Bailey will look to throw over the middle, and it's going to be only a gain of a yard. Excellent coverage. Trying to put North Shore on the board first, and he's able to do just that, driving it through. And so North Shore does strike first, a scoring drive, but Westlake able to put the clamps on the Mustangs to limit receive it Cash Robin and Grady Bartlett. So 3-0 North Shore here, close to the midway mark of quarter number 1. Each team has possessed the football one time. This one is going to be fielded by Robin at the 1-yard line, and Robin following a couple of blocks out to the 23. So we'll check. You see Jim Davis, the referee of this Fort Worth chapter.
During the return, holding, return team, 10-yard penalty, first down.
All right.
Now, he doesn't have to win the game by himself, but he must protect the football. And to beat North Shore, you can't.
So on second down at 12, Wise fakes the run downfield. Oh, what a catch! An amazing grab by Chase Bowen. From the 40-yard line, handoff and across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Good first down.
Put you in a bind with their tempo.
On second down, it's Wise keeping himself after Eli Clark had that first down carry for 6.
3 yards and puts them in third management.
And they go quickly, as Tep mentioned, and that is breaking free. Forget about this one. Eli Clark, 51 pass to put Westlake in front. Call.
The touchdown is good. Following the play, unsportsmanlike conduct, number 89 on the blue, number 12 on the white. Those are their first UNSs. Will now have the try.
And Westlake will take a 7-3 lead now. Really big to Chase Bowen.
Yeah, terrific kind of combo there as the pass and run got going for Westlake.
Here's the kickoff, and Noah Pringle in some trouble, and Westlake uses the boundary well to force him out of bounds. And so from the 13-yard line, Hardiman. And the Shaps ready with the blue jerseys to bring.
Kind of proliferates.
Now second down. And Bailey looking for a receiver, and he'll go down. Shopper forced him up first, and things gave back the 5 yards they picked up on first down. Now it's 3rd and 10 from the 13-yard line for the Mustangs. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen there. But the toss is going outside of Hardiman. Westlake strings it out well, and they'll bring him down. And 5 yards. They gave up 5 there, but they forced North Shore to punt. The kick is away by Dion DeBlanc. And it does take a good North Shore bounce, and it hit one of the Mustangs in the helmet downfield on the coverage. That was Chase Calicut. And it'll be Westlake football.
Whenever they need him.
Brandon Clark, the bandit on defense. We're told we'll play some of the backfield. He's there now, and he draws the carry on first down. And here he goes. Across midfield. Here's Brandon Clark. And a big run, like we said.
He can different weapons out there.
All right, first down. It's at the 37-yard line, and back to Clark again. And unable to get it turned back up.
Playmakers on the outside.
Second down and 10. From the Mustang 37, Wise to the air on the slant, and there's Bowen. He'll take it home for the touchdown. 37 yards to Chase Bowen, who's had 2 huge catches here in the first quarter for Westlake.
Bowen's 3rd touchdown of better defenses in the Houston area.
Extra point kick is good. All right, so Chase Bowen has caught 2 passes for 65 yards and a touchdown here. As Ted mentioned, his 3rd score best.
It's 17-14. That's still in play, but right now, Westlake's offense is cooking with Crisco.
And the kickoff will be a touchback. So now goes to Hardiman.
Complete performance. They will need another complete performance to make it back to Arlington.
On second down and 10. Caleb Bailey to keep it himself this time. Did have a blocker in front, and he's able to pick up 4 yards out to the 29-yard line, 8 of the second quarter. We've come to the end of the first quarter of the Division I state semifinal from Legacy Stadium in Katy. Craig Way underway on an important 3rd down coming up for the Mustangs, and Caleb Bailey unable to get it going on 3rd down and 6.
Ball back, up 11, and an opportunity to really take command of this ball game.
Yeah, and that was a loss of a yard, so now to punt it is Dion DeBlanc. Kick is away, but it is very short. And you see the instruction there by the Chaparrals. Chase Bowen back deep in pointing direction. Everybody stay back. Everybody stay back. Did you see the Dallas Cowboys last Monday? Everybody stay back. From the North Shore 42 and to the ground. This is Bartlett. Turning it outside with a big block. And Bartlett picks up a first down inside the 30-yard line. A quick gain of 15 yards.
Come back on a flag.
Yep. Wiped out due to the penalty. So that will nullify a big gain for Westlake. So they've got to go back to work.
The guy I was just done praising.
Right there.
Chase Bowen. I rescind it. It was a hold.
Holding Nigel Pringle. So now it's 1st and 20. And here's Wise going to the air. And across the middle with a catch.
Wilhelm's their #1 receiver right now. Now that Cal Livengood has gone down with injury, Wilhelm is their guy in there.
Back to the ground to Clark. Trying outside, and North Shore able to bring enough numbers defensively to limit the gain to a couple down to the 34-yard line.
As soon as it's on the ground.
On 3rd down and 2, Wise to first down, and still churning before he's finally wrapped up and brought down by Charles Ross. It's a first down for Westlake, and they're doing it on the ground as well as in the air. That one went for 12 yards. Wise, RPO, and there is the pass option, the catch, and the touchdown to Cash Robin. 22 yards for the Westlake legacy Cash Robin in Legacy Field, and Westlake strikes again. Extra point kick is good by Bartley. And I got to tell you, he plays like Pops played. I can tell you that from having been there and seen it with my own eyes. Here's the kickoff. How about this coverage by that Westlake special teams? I'll tell you what, Blake Dunham's special teams unit is one of the best in the state in gear. Bailey swings it outside, and a few yards there to Correll Farrakhan Jr. That's a gain of 4 yards. And on 2nd down and 6. Bailey, here comes the pressure again, and he's going to be sacked again. Wow, this time settling in on the sack for Westlake. It's a loss of 2. It's Cullen Devine, the senior defensive end, down at 8. Bailey's pass deflected, and it was Shopper got his hands on the football, deflected, and it brings up 4th down.
Now, the question we had in this game, the money matchup, was this North Shore offense against the Westlake defense. And right now, we have a resounding answer.
Yeah, it's the 3rd straight 3-and-out forced by the Chaparral defense. So DeBlanc to punt it. That kick is away. This is a much better punt, a much better one, fielded over the shoulder of the 45-yard line by Bowen. Belief in what his team is capable of achieving. To the air, Wise on 1st down to Clark, and that's not going to go anywhere. Excellent play by the North Shore defense to string it out. And Wise checking with the sideline. Now Wise, with some time to throw, outside but too much on it, was looking for Bowen.
Special teams we feel like are superior to yours. We'll pin you deep and just play from there.
Bravo with a kick as he angles away toward the sidelines, and it does take a Westlake bounce inside the 20. A big Westlake hop and a roll all the way out at the 11-yard line. That's a 33-yard work of art, the way that punt went and angled out of bounds. North Shore offense tries to change that trend here on 1st down, and a 1st down run by Hardiman, a gain of 4.
The game's far from over, but probably need to get some momentum going.
On 2nd down, there's that Westlake defense again. Hardiman unable to get anything going. Important 3rd down for North Shore, trying to get some offensive momentum established here. On 3rd and 7, Bailey will do it himself outside, but unable to reach the line to gain.
Converting, getting 3 yards a snap, but they weren't.
There's the kick, little knuckleball, but it does take a North Shore bounce and a nice roll
up the run.
2nd down and 7. It is a pass over the middle. That's picked off, intercepted by Nigel Pringle, and that's the break perhaps that North Shore needed on that quick slant. Pringle looks if they can put something together here. They've had 4 consecutive 3-and-outs. This time, good running on 1st down, and on the jet sweep coming around the corners, Dion DeBlanc. And Bailey just surging forward. He's up to close to the 43-yard line for North Shore. Hardiman has the 1st down and then some, and still on his feet inside the 40-yard line. DeAndre Hardiman Jr. tough to bring down, and a big run. It's at the 38-yard line of Westlake. You see the time remaining in the 1st half. And off play action. Bailey to the air, and it is caught. That's another 1st down to the 25 with 2 timeouts remaining. The ball at the Chaparral 25 for the Mustangs. And once more, they'll try the speed sweep, and here it is. Outside through a slot. A flag comes down as Dion DeBlanc takes it in through the slot. It was a big alley, so that might indicate that there was a hold somewhere.
Holding, number 2, White, offense. 10-yard penalty. Replay 1st down.
That's the first North Shore penalty of the ball game, and 5 yards downfield at the 20. So the scrimmage from the 30, and here's Hardiman again. And he'll gain back a good chunk of that holding yardage takes him. And now on 2nd down and 7. Caleb Bailey looks to throw, hit as he throws, and it wobbles incomplete. It was intended for Cameron Smith. 3rd down and 7. Blitz coming, and it knocks down the run. Blitz coming off the edge and helping to turn that inside. It was a heck of a move. 4th down. Needing 11 to move the chains here with 39 seconds remaining in the half. Bailey to throw. Over the middle, and did he hold it? Yes, it is a catch. And
Given you smell the turkey, you're like, this is going to be good.
All right, 24 seconds left. North Shore does have a timeout remaining. 1st and 10 at the Westlake 13. We're going to go to the ground to Hardiman. Big hole, but now the clock will roll. It's down to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 4, and now North Shore. Hardiman in the backfield along with Bailey. And Bailey to throw. This is a dangerous play, but is it a touchdown? It is. Touchdown. Catch made. The run by Farrakhan, and he takes it into the end zone. A 9-yard catch and score.
Auto signing.
Yeah, the strength of Farrakhan there. Here's the extra point, and it is good by Cruz. And North Shore back in the ball game. Remember, they're going to get the football to start the second half.
Absolutely, and for that the Tony Salazar and his staff is going to refocus their guys and say, look at how much good we did in that half. But it ain't enough, because to beat a championship program, which both these programs are, you've got to keep punching.
Little squibber on the kickoff, high bounce, and fielded by Robin at the 20. And they'll turn it upfield and to the 30-yard line, and that
critical touchdown. And so for both these teams, this is one of those half times where
that's full team first half right there. To be up 21-10 against these guys. Obviously, we've done a good job with field position, playing complementary football. We've done a good job punting the football into this win, and then obviously make some big catches. So overall, an outstanding first half. Obviously, we'd love to keep them out of the end zone right there for half, but they're a good football team. And so we'll go regroup at half here, see if we can't have another good second half.
That late turnover leads to the score, but how do you get that type of sustained effort in the final 24 minutes?
That's going to be it. These guys are champions. They've been in this moment before, and so we're going to lean on that. We're going to lean on experience. We're going to lean on seniors on both sides, our offensive line, our defensive line, our linebackers. That's where the senior leadership is on our football team, and we're going to get behind those guys, and just like we did the first half, try to stop the run, try to run the football, and see if we can't have more points than them here in 2 more quarters.
All right, Coach, good luck.
Ohio State signee Devin Sanchez back to receive this kick. It's absolutely critical to get a quality possession here.
Yeah, bringing it out will be Pringle, or rather Sanchez, and it is Pringle on the return, and that's where the Mustangs will start.
That's been the power of this Westlake front.
So from the 14, North Shore back on the attack, back to the ground to Hardiman. Bangs forward for a gain of about 3. And on 2nd down and 7. Again to Hardiman, slipped out of one tackle and then goes down. Shopper got him after he originally got away from Ben Carroll. 3rd down and 7 for North Shore, and Caleb Bailey getting a long look over to the sideline for the adjusted play call as the clock is under 5 seconds, but he has it, and he's going to run it on 3rd down, and he'll be slowed down and stopped. Again, the Westlake, they're still driving forward, but it's a little bit short of the 1st down. They have converted their only 4th down opportunity. That was on the touchdown drive of the first half. They'll go for it here, and they'll come away empty-handed. Wow. Bo Massengale. That lead again. Out to 3 scores. And again, the RPO wide open. Touchdown. In to Grady Bartlett out of the backfield. One play, 19 yards. Bartley with his foot in it. Reese Wise is now 8 of 10 for 140 yards and 3 touchdowns.
2 minutes and 14 seconds in the second half.
So now North Shore will try again after the Westlake kickoff, and this one's going to be a touchback. Bailey to the air on 1st down. Flips it out immediately, the catch, and then the tackle. Kendrick DeBlanc from the Mustang 30. And Bailey with some time now being flushed under a lot of pressure. And able to get it away downfield, and what a catch made there by Cameron Smith. Smith was the guy who made the 4th down grab on the touchdown drive for North Shore late in the first half, and he's Hardiman in the backfield. Actually, Thomas is, and Bailey escapes pressure. Here he goes. Caleb Bailey, another first down. He'll take it into Westlake territory.
Whenever you can.
Now at the Shaps 40. The Mustangs on the move. And it'll be Bailey again, faking the speed sweep. He's only able to regain the line of scrimmage, however. And a 3 wide out set. Hardiman the running back. Kendrick DeBlock is the motion receiver. And it's Bailey to keep it again, but he's in a lot of trouble. Gets away from one man, cannot escape the second. He was able to get away from Shopper, but he was unable to escape Maddox Flint. And a point for North Shore as we hit the midway mark of the 3rd quarter, with the Mustangs down 18 points on 3rd and 16. Bailey across the middle with a catch. Big run after the catch. Again, the money man, Cameron Smith, his 3rd big catch. That one goes for 27 yards. Maryland is the junior. And he'll look to toss it upfield to Smith again. It's a short gain of a couple.
I don't know the stats quite yet of Caleb Bailey, but I know he took a shot on that last carry.
So, at the 16. Here's Maryland again. Picked up a block in the seam, and he's just shy of the first down. It's 3rd and a yard to go. And it's Maryland again, driving. I don't think he got it. He's a little bit short of it. It's going to bring up 4th down, no gain. Play clock is down to 2, and there it is. There's the timeout called by Willie Gass.
Heavy package for North Shore.
4th and a yard to go. And now a movement in the line. It's going to be a false start against North Shore. Willie Gaston obviously in disagreement with the call.
Offense number 47. 5-yard penalty remains 4th down.
What Coach Gaston is saying is our guys were shifting, not a false start in a legal motion, but it's a 5-yard walk-off. And we'll see what that does for the North Shore decision. It looks like they're going to go for it anyway. It's 4th down and 6, and still to go for it. A high snap to Bailey and looking to run, and Westlake will stop him. Inside the 15, he's down at the 12-yard line. And the Westlake defense holds. The Chaparrals will take over on their own 12-yard line with an 18-point lead. It's been the story of the day for the Chaparrals. During the timeout, they're on the change of possession.
Costly penalty.
So now Westlake starts from its own 12. Nice first down, open field grab made by Morris Tyler. The fake on the RPO has been really good.
It's been the most effective play they've had.
2nd and 11 after Taylor managed to make the tackle for the 1-yard loss. Now Rise on the keeper, and Reese Wise is able to reach the 16-yard line.
Pinning their ears back.
3rd down and 6 for the Chaps. And Wise escaping pressure. Here he goes, but he didn't. Yes, he got the first down because the man who wrapped him up, Kylan Darville, the guy who was called for the false start in his more natural position on defense, had his arms wrapped around Weiss, but he swung him forward to the line to gain.
And the junior safety Chase Calicut is going to come in and try to lay the boom here, but end up kind of missing him. And in the end, he spins off it.
Necessary yard is 7 yards and a first down. And now back to the ground. Here's Clark trying to turn the corner, and Eli Clark, the senior, on 2nd down and 6. This time it's Wise again, able to bound forward. He picks up another first down. Reese Wise should be able to run the clock to the end of the 3rd quarter on this march at the very least. Now on first down, it's back to Clark again. Elijah Clark moving forward, and Eli is up to the 38-yard line for a gain of 4 yards.
For this game.
Everybody's done their part now. On 2nd down and 6, Wise following the block up front. He's got another first down. 3 consecutive carries, 3 consecutive 7-yard gains for Reese Wise. That'll close out the third quarter. Wednesday morning at 11 o'clock to watch the first of the 2024 Texas High School Football State Championship games. You can catch 12 games over 4 days to see all of the new state champions crowned. Check your local listings in your area for your regional sports network. That first one for Westlake happened back in 1996. Recognize that guy? Yeah, Drew Brees, former Westlake Chaparral. In 1996, he led the Sheps to the state title game against Abilene Cooper. It was tied at half. Westlake caught fire, put up 48 points in the second half. Brees responsible for 5 touchdowns in the game, 3 in the air, 2 on the ground, and capped a perfect 16-0 season.
They're not going to touch guys like Drew Brees, guys, legends like that. But I'll tell you, he wins this game, they're going to be talking about him the same kind of way.
Yeah.
Start offense number 38, 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
The ball, and then if they get stopped, okay, we'll punt it. That's fine.
Especially with as effective as they have been running the ball. And there's Bartlett trying to bounce forward. That's a short gain that time, only a gain of about a yard. Down. And 14. And here's Wise again running forward. This time a short gain, only about a yard on the play. You're talking about Westlake sideline is acting. Let's see.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 22 defense, 15-yard penalty, first down.
Well, that's on Chase Calicut, and that is a costly penalty because it would have been 3rd down and 13. You can see Willie Gaston upset with that. It would have been 3rd down and 13 for Westlake. Instead, it's a reset of the chains and a first down for the Chaparrals.
Yeah, in North Shore, Willie Gaston, a guy who prides himself on his on discipline within his program. A moment of undiscipline is going to cost them a first down, and more importantly, it's going to cost them about 2 minutes on the clock. And that's the only numbers up here that really matter at this point.
And some field position. It's now across midfield, and Westlake will keep it on the ground. This time to Bartlett. Here's Grady Bartlett. Bartlett keeping the legs moving, and inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal for Westlake. Grady Bartlett with a huge run, number 36. Down here, they can really make it extremely difficult on North Shore. Here's Bartlett again, and he'll take it down inside the 5 to the line. 2nd down and goal. Here's Wise on the keeper himself. Wise to the goal line, and he's across for the Westlake touchdown. Reese Wise has continued to engineer this Chaparral attack. After the stop, extra point kick is good, and it's certainly worth mentioning. Remember, they would have had a 3rd and 13, the personal foul call. Finished the march with a touchdown. Here's the kickoff on the Chaps. That one is going to be fielded around the 4-yard line, and under a lot of trouble trying to move it upfield is Quanell Farrakhan. They do need to do it quickly. And Caleb Bailey started to throw, pulled it back in, and down he goes. Elliott Chopper again on the stop. Is North Shore back further, and the Mustangs need a big play on 2nd down. Bailey, low throw, and it's incomplete. Unable to come up with it was Dorian. So now on 3rd down and 15, Bailey's going to try to do it himself. Good run by Bailey, and he's very close to the first down. He's a little bit short. 4th and a yard to go. They got to go for it. Or they actually did get awarded the first down, and the first down pass incomplete.
Giving it short. That is the power of what has been a relentless assault from this Westlake defense.
On 2nd down and 10, Bailey chucks it to the side. It is caught by Farrakhan, and he'll take it upfield for a first down.
He's a real star.
Bailey with pressure coming. Has to tuck it in. He's popped pretty hard there by Massengale, and points. It's a 4-score game right now. And Bailey downfield and unable to get it to Farrakhan that time. Had to get rid of it. And
they've come up with the plays.
Now 3rd down. Bailey trying to find a receiver, still looking for it, but he'll run now, and he'll pick up the first down, and then some.
So 4-year starter, not going to go quietly into that good night, but a lot of work to do.
Across the middle to Farrakhan, quickly wrapped up by Brandon Clark, a short gain.
That is something that Westlake has said, we'll bring the pressure and make you complete all these things underneath.
Under pressure, Bailey hit as he throws, and that's going to be picked off intercepted, and bringing it back upfield is Peyton Luther. Luther with the pick. And Westlake will get the football back.
It all starts with the pressure, the waiting arms of Peyton Luther for what we can only describe as a state championship spot ceiling interception. Nothing Caleb Bailey can do but watch now as Westlake closes in on a trip to Arlington.
What a big hit there to force the interception by Peyton Luther. And now Westlake goes back to the ground, and it's Grady Bartlett with a stiff arm and a nice first down run. Bartlett will pick up a first down, and he'll go out of bounds.
After starting his career at Colgate, Peyton said he's proud of his family history, and it drives him to be his own man. And a cunning mentality, and it's showing out here on a big stage.
Wow, here goes Grady Bartlett again. Another first down, and Bartlett will go down here. Your point's well made, because it quite often is a hallmark and a touchstone for teams, as you see.
You got to go back to work and find some answers, and they found them to this year.
Yeah, this is going to be, and you see there on the carry by Clark, this is going to be Tony Salazar's first trip to state as head coach.
Yeah. For Todd Dodge, by the way, is that he's watching his former program move on to AT&T Stadium in Arlington, and Southlake Carroll is right now lining up for a game-winning field goal, and I can tell you right now, Southlake Carroll has just defeated Longview. Westlake is going to be, we've played a team like that, and we just came out and more or less had our way with them.
Chaparrals here on fourth down are going to elect to punt.
Keeping this in the field of play may be the biggest challenge here for Bravo.
Yeah. And there it is. Trying to corner it down inside the 10. He's going to be able to do just that.
At the helm there of that attack. Guys, just wind us up about six-man football. We'll go.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Second down, I'll tell you who else will go, and that's Brandon Clark, who closed the gap quickly to make the tackle on Cameron Smith. Digit situation for North Shore. Bailey out of his own end zone. To the air, does have a man. It is caught. First down and more. Farrakhan still on his feet. He'll take it across the 40-yard line.
Sure, and Westlake sitting back into a soft zone. They sit down in that kind of soft spot of the cover too and find some success.
Here is Bailey looking again, still looking, and he's got to run, and he'll be forced out of bounds after the first down game. Take it.
Okay.
I won't get a ticket.
All right. Hold you to it.
Second down and a yard to go. And Bailey with some time over the middle and tried to go for Hardiman and just led him a little too much. Bailey deep, does have a man down the sidelines, and that is caught inside the 20. Nice grab. 90 seconds and counting remaining in the ball game. Bailey again under pressure. One more time he's going to go down. Chaparral defense there. George Jones coming in. Now second down and 19. And Bailey to the air, and that's incomplete. He was
the three touchdown passes he had, absolutely remarkable.
On third down, more pressure, and incomplete. It'll bring up fourth down. And I'm not sure if North Shore took a timeout or they're going to. It was a delay of game penalty. They didn't have the play they wanted out there, so it's been a tough day for Willie Gaston's team. Nevertheless, they're still going to be, if not the favorite, one of the favorites in 6A Division.
Who continued in the legacy of David Amon. The North Shore machine is going to roll on. Now they're going to have a new quarterback for the first time in 4 years. That'll be different, and they'll have some pieces to replace, including a star-studded wide receiver core. But North Shore ain't going anywhere. But they are on the wrong end of it tonight as another stop for this Westlake defense.
Yeah, Westlake's defense does it throughout the course of the day. And Westlake's defense, of course, is keyed by the man in the middle, the senior linebacker, Elliott Shopper. Losses today by the Westlake defense. This is going to be the final play of the game. And Westlake is going to be able to celebrate this trip to the state title round. You see Reese Wise there, and What a command performance in all three phases, as we mentioned. They dominated all three areas today.
You're 100% right. The offense was special today. The defense, we've gone on and on. We've gushed about what they did, led by Tony Salazar, kind of leading that defense. And then you talk about the special teams. We talked about it, how they played field position and they won the field position battle. This was a thorough, complete performance from a team that now is 48 minutes away from another state championship.
So the Westlake Chaparrals are back in the UIL 6A state championship round. Remember, they won 3 in a row under Todd Dodge. And, of course, on that staff, Tony Salazar was the defensive coordinator, but now Coach Salazar gets to be the head coach for the first time in a state championship game. And you see it, 12 trips to the UIL.
Preeminent brand name programs in Texas high school football, and for Westlake to make it back for an even dozen to make it to a state championship, I mean, it's special. And for Tony Salazar, it's special to be able to do it himself as a head coach. And you know that Todd Dodge is going to be there cheering, not just because his kid's going to be in the early game too.
Yeah, right. That's a good point too. The architect, the head coach of this Westlake team, Tony Salazar, the winning head coach, down on the field with RCT Stack.
All right, Craig, thanks so much, Coach. There are wins and then there are rear end kickings. That was one of them tonight. What would you say about this defensive effort?
Resilient. All year long, this football team has been resilient. Talked about being the best team, not just the best offense, the best defense, the best special, but the best team. Tonight, we were the best team, and couldn't be more proud of these guys. They bought in. Nobody gave us a chance. I said, nobody outside the field house is going to impact the game. Nobody. If we stick together and we stick to the plan, this could be the outcome. It's going to be legends at Westlake, and these guys are. They're one more win away from being legendary.
Elliott Shopper was all over the field. You told us he runs this defense from the middle. What would you say about his performance?
I've been telling everybody all year, the best middle linebacker in the state of Texas. He is a true leader, a true football player. Grit, toughness, all the words that describe the best player on your team with the most passion and the best execution. That's him. And obviously, hats off to our offense. 35 points against that football team. Obviously did a great job making some plays in big-time crunch situations. Our quarterback threw some good balls, great plays, and man-to-man. Complete win.
Let me ask you about Reese Wise. 3 passing touchdowns, obviously 1 on the ground. The 1 interception he wishes he could have back, but he really protected the football for 48 minutes. He played the way that he needs to lead this team.
That's been him all year long. We talked about just taking care of the football, trusting your teammates to help you win, be a complete team, trust the defense, trust the special teams, trust your running backs, trust your receivers. And he did that time after time after time, game after game. And that's why the Shafts are playing the last game one more time.
It's a team sport. But you led this team to a state championship 3 times as a defensive coordinator. Now you'll do it as the head man. On a personal note, this has to mean something to you.
Validation. We knew we were this good. It's just a matter of winning this game. And it's been the thorn in our side for the last 2 years. But our guys didn't run from the challenge. They went head first right into it, full speed. And I couldn't be more proud of our coaches, of our kids. We locked ourselves in that field house this week, and we didn't listen to anything outside of it. Everybody said North Shore this, North Shore that. We hadn't played the game yet, and we were waiting for this opportunity at 2 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon in Katy, Texas. And there were some legends made wearing red, white, and blue today.
Coach, we'll see you next week in Arlington. Look forward to it.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations. Craig, back to you.
All right, thanks very much, CT. And wow, yeah, validation, no doubt. And the validation really up front, as we've said all day, led by the defense.
Unbelievable minutes and suffocated an outstanding North Shore offense, and that is why they're heading for Arlington.
Yeah, it's just amazing to think about it. And Willie Gaston, of course, did a tremendous job and has done. He's only lost 2 games as the head coach total in 2 seasons at North Shore, and you see him there consoling as he walks with Nigel Pringle. He's done an outstanding job, and I think he'll have another outstanding team next year.
I think that I think there's a lot of mutual respect between Willie Gaston and Tony Salazar in a lot of ways because they're in a similar position. They both had to take over from state champion head coaches at programs where the expectations are sky high. Willie Gaston had to take over for John Kay. Tony Salazar had to take over for Todd Dodge. And both of them have done so absolutely remarkably. And it just so happened that Tony Salazar's bunch was much better today. plain and simple. It wouldn't be a surprise if these two teams are locking horns again. They may need to get used to one another, and I know that this is going to fuel North Shore, but there is no doubt who the better team in Katy, Texas was today, and it was the Westlake Chaparrals.
You know, we talk about it, it's the fourth time in 5 years that they played, and Westlake had won 3 of them. And Coach Salazar with that semifinal gold ball trophy there, as Westlake will head instead of down Highway 71 and I-10 as they did. And they'll take that route going back. It'll be up I-35 to Arlington next week. Here's
Told you, boys.
Coach Salazar.
Trust the plan. Be a complete team, offense, defense, special teams. And that's the result you get. You didn't listen to anybody else. Told you guys it's going to be decided here on this field with us. Nobody else. They didn't do it. They didn't do it. It was you. So dang proud of you guys. It's a hell of a day to be a chaparral.
What a day for the folks from Westlake Hills, Texas, off the west side of the greater Austin area in the Eanes Independent School District. The Westlake Chaparrals are rolling back to their 12th state championship appearance. For Greg Tepper, C.T. Steckel, and our entire Regional Sports Network crew, I'm Craig Way. Thanks for joining us. Westlake going back to state.